welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And it feels like an eternity since I've actually done a comic book review. I know IDW have been concentrating a little bit more on the Beast Wars side of things, which I haven't been picking up, but finally I have another issue of Transformers Cross Back to the Future in my grubby little mitts. So this is actually issue number 3. I do have reviews for issue number 1, issue number 2 already on the channel, and I'll link them in the description here. So if you want to go and check those out before checking this one out, I highly recommend it, as I will go through the full story in this one. I only cover a little bit of the backstory on these. Go and check it out, because so far this has been killer. Let's kick off by checking out this amazing cover by Juan Samu and David Garcia Cruz. I think this is kind of the main cover that you can get with it. I absolutely love it. We've got Gigawatt, whatever you want to call him, Gigawatt on the front here, with his cannon made out of his the engine from the back, which is absolutely cool. Love this character during this. Megatron grinning with a proper glint in his eye there as well. Doc Brown and Einstein there as well on the front. This is so far, I think, my favorite cover so far of this, and also just Doc Brown as a character, the way that they've designed him, definitely taking some vibes from a Ricky and Morty type thing as well here. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous front cover. So this is my cover here, and then we also had cover cover B, which was Doom Valley. This was by Chris Panda, and we can see the Autobot logo there X'd out, and then we can also see Camp Energon, and then we can see Gigawatt lying on the front with his flux capacitor all fuming, and then we can see the Decepticon logo there. Another really nice looking cover art there. In the background we see the busted up Hill Valley clock tower. Save the clock tower, save the clock tower. And then this one, I didn't really like this cover. This one I could have got this, but it didn't really appeal to me. We've got Hook in the background with Doc Brown and Einie right next to a stack of Energon with the Hill Valley clock tower in the background. And for some reason, yeah, this one just didn't really interest me as much as the others. It's been a while, so a very quick catch up from where we were. We know in the last episode that Marty's skateboard turned into a bot called Skills, and actually the biggest thing that we learned was that Gigawatt has a busted up flux capacitor, which is why he can't seem to get it right when he tries to time travel into the correct time to try and fix things. His flux capacitor is busted up, and at the very end of the episode, Scrapper was about to X out both of Marty's parents when Einie showed up, and of course so did Doc. So the Doc showed up, and that is the last thing that we saw. So a whole host of characters within this issue. We have Marty, Doc, Biff, George. We also have Lorraine and Gigawatt, Bumblebee, Skills being Marty's skateboard that turned into a bot. And then we also have Rodimus Prime, Hawk, Starscream and Mixmaster. So loads of characters in this one, and we open up with, again, some awesome artwork, because Scrapper has been deactivated by the Doc, and we can see that obviously the Constructicons are a little bit unhappy with this, but more unhappy with Biff, who has been leading all of the Energon camp here. So they're like, hey, this is your fault, can't be Autobots, there ain't no Autobots around anymore, so this must be one of your humans that have done this. Once at the communication tower, of course, they need to then hack into the communications tower. Now Biff wants to hold the gun, but George is reluctant to give that gun up, and unfortunately George, being George, drops the gun and makes a noise. Arnie, it's not Arnie, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he does say "I'll be back" and takes one for the team and runs out and completely distracts the Constructicons here by running away. Long Haul actually tells them that I'm chasing after a human. It's one of the furry ones. And the Constructicons come back to him and say, "Fur? Are you malfunctioning? Humans don't have fur. You're chasing the wrong organic." So then they continue to tap into the communications tower, and in the end it works, and it's a boop, 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 boop. But of course Biff is gonna Biff, and Biff then gets hold of the gun, shoots the tower, and then takes the rest of the humans, now hostage, and takes them over to trade them to the Decepticons to get his position of power back. So they really hope that this signal now has got through, and it looks like it has. I think this is the first time that we've seen Rodimus in his alt mode within this story, and I quite like it. It's a little long at the front for my taste. I do prefer him when he's a little bit small. This does remind me of the Power of the Primes or even the New Kingdom one, but it looks okay. From the back though, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure if he's supposed to look like a bit of a skateboard. I don't know if that's a call to that, but hey, who knows? But they come to the rescue, and by the time the Autobots get there, they can see that actually the humans are about to get killed by the Decepticons, and Starscream has now joined the party, but also a new Decepticon, and that's Biff in an exosuit. So they have given Biff an exosuit as a thank you for bringing the humans to them, and that is a pretty cool Biff in Daniel or Spike's exosuit. Love it. Looks really, really good. So the Autobots try to work out what the best way is to go and save Marty's parents, but of course while they're chatting about it, Marty just goes, "Hey, I'm just gonna go do it," and he picks up a big pipe and goes, "Chee rom 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 Ronnie moo," and tries to smash off the big cannon that is on the side of Biff's arm, looking a little bit like a Megatron's kind of cannon there as well, which I guess is a callback there. And then of course it smashes, but doesn't quite go all the way through, and Marty's just like, "Haha, look, now I guess I'm the same as you." But then the rest of the Autobots join the fight just as Starscream is about to annihilate all of them. The Autobots then attack in this brutal looking scene. Loving the look of Rodimus in this. I think that the bot mode here is fantastic for Rodimus. I like to see Rodimus in charge of things sometimes instead of Prime. It makes a very nice difference, and we can see that they need his gun back. So Doc Brown, before he leaves with everybody in the DeLorean, says he wants his gun back, and Biff has built this gun into his exosuit. And just as Biff is about to take aim on the DeLorean, of course, I need to save the day. So Einie comes and saves the day, and then hands the gun off to Marty, who is just about to smash Biff with it, and he goes into the waste. What a shame he couldn't have been manure. I mean, like, okay, alright, he's in the waste, but come on, manure would have still been cool, or auto crap or something, I don't know, but that would have been nice. But still, he's in the waste, he's in the trash, exactly where Biff belongs. And then we can see here at the top that Marty now pretty much likes this gun, and the skateboard that he once had now scans the hoverboard-esque things that they were using before, and his skateboard has now become a full-on hoverboard. Pretty cool. So Marty flies up and starts to shoot the Decepticons with his gun and on his hoverboard. Absolutely epic. Love it. And then Starscream, quick to react, blows Marty out of the sky, calling him fleshling scum out of the back then. And then he says, I need some help, basically, and of course Rodimus is quick to oblige and uppercut Starscream into oblivion. But that's not the end. They think that it's over, but it ain't over. As you can see from the look on Rodimus's face, Gigawatt's face, Bumblebee's face, and the rest of their faces. Are you ready for the most incredible transformation in recent history? The Clock Tower. Oh my god, this is insane. Doc ends this issue by saying, looks to me that we need to beat the Clock Tower once and for all. Look at it! Look how epic that is. I absolutely love it. The cover for the next one is, it's the blueprint of Gigawatt. Shows you where his flux capacitor is and the time circuits. That's pretty nice. I don't think that's the issue I've ordered. Oh, Hasbro, make this. Hasbro, make this. Hasbro, make this. Oh! So, I absolutely loved this action-packed issue. Out of the 3 that has been out so far, this is the best. That shock at the end is just, love it. Love it. Super hyped for the next one. Loving Transformers Cross Back to the Future. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. Do you hope that Hasbro make the Clock Tower? I don't think they will. Maybe a third party will, but that is one of the best Transformers I've seen in a while. So that's it. I will see you in my next video. So don't forget to give me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out. And I will see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!